is Johnny Huang, founder of the 626 Night Market. You know, we have a lot of new elements this year. We have this Asahi beer garden. We have some games, large game booths out there. We have the boba cup. We have kind of more vendors out there. So a lot of different things that we're working with.
So when the night market's going on, where can we find you?
Right. Yeah, more like first 9/10ths of the event. Yeah, putting out flyers. And the last 10th, trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, so good to be back home. Like, we know the layout, we know what to look out for, we know where the crowds go, so we were better able to take care of our vendors because we're not on a learning curve. The wind is picking up some tents and throwing it in the air, but we're replacing it, so everything is really good so far.
So this is Alex, our social media manager. He's on social media 24/7. He's the guy that's liking all of your Instagram pictures on hashtag 66 Night Market. So hashtag because you will get a like from this guy.
We're getting about a mention every minute or almost 30 seconds once the event takes in place. So, you know, seeing what you guys are all saying and replying to you guys.
Awesome.
Well, the most challenging part is probably the overwhelming crowd. Yeah, it still brings back a lot of memory from the first night market.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, there's always has been like a lot of really hungry people, and we're just trying to serve them as fast as we can.
Hi. So, what do you do, Dorothy?
I basically manage the entertainment stage, so that means finding artists and booking them and scheduling them and just working with them and having them perform at our event. Okay, so last year we had a shaved ice eating contest on stage, and so we had a couple contestants, and then we had one contestant who went all crazy. Right when he finished his bowl, time was up, he threw it over his head and all the toppings and stuff fell to the stage, and Lisa, our entertainment manager at the time, was so mad at that. She was like, disqualify him, disqualify him.
Disqualified.
Yeah, he was like disqualified. I think that was like the most craziest stories that happened on stage. It was pretty funny.
I'm in charge of recruiting the DJs, the art walk, and the website. I set up Dorothy's banner. It's cool to see that we're growing. We're no longer using the 10 by 10 with the cloth.
So I'm Susie and I'm in charge of the Boba Cup. I basically like have to sell things and have to drag in customers and make sure they don't like fall in the Boba Cup.
And how do you feel now that today is the last event for the Boba Cup?
Oh, I feel sad because it's like, oh, what am I gonna do now? It was like my baby, sort of. And now it's going to Vegas, off to better things.
You know, honestly, I'm very sad to see this go. You know, it's been with us for about a year and a half. And got his, you know, nicks and bruises like every kid has when they're growing up. A little rough and tumble over the years. But it's ready to go off to find its dream in Vegas.
What are your final words to the cup?
Get out.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug.
This is the first of many.
Oh.
So where is this going, Albert?
You're gonna go on the Strip. The Strip is a nice...
Strip?
The nice and exciting place. Don't you worry. A lot of people are gonna come see you. You're gonna love your new home. Fame Cafe is brand spanking new and they're excited to work with you.
So I've been doing this for so long that I have a special kit. This is water, zip ties, a map of everything, sunblock, tissues, my keys, marker, my cell phone, valuable stuff, and yeah, and this is the most important because it's an easy way to cut zip ties. So you're just running around zip tying things and cutting things, and when canopies fly, then you're pretty prepared. So yeah, this is my pack, and it's very handy. It's super handy. So every section manager does need this, and this is our gear.
You really need that hat when you're out in the sun all day.
Sometimes I feel like the Laura Croft Tomb Raider. I'm running around with glasses and a hat and a fanny pack.
What's in Johnny's bag?
What's in your bag tag?
I have my tea, and the tape.
Tea, water, tie, and a clipper right here. Okay.
I don't know who's 36.
Tape, duct tape, unused, and some hydration.
I noticed it's
Not as cool as Patricia's bag, but kind of cool. I win! Yeah.
Jennifer Din is like usually the loudest one. She lost her voice before the event started and this is how she's communicating. Check it out. She's like section managing by yelling at people through the clipboard.